from the world of pop culture to your homes. This is SKN News. And man, we have been talking about Mr. Todd McFarlane as of late. And guess what? We can only talk about the goodness that he's doing. He has been absolutely in every possible way making it rain. And he's been raining on our pocketbooks lately. So this week was a busy week for Mr. McFarlane. He released several figures. We're going to run that down. We've got the first one that is the 1941 inspired Matt Fletcher's from those old original cartoons that I think most of us our age grew up on. If you haven't checked that out, you should, because that was animation at its best for, like, something in 1941. If you're looking at the old Disneys and things like that, this guy was a pioneer of animation. Well, they've taken that version of it, and I will say this: Todd McFarlane has beautifully sculpted this character, and there's a little pluses and minuses with it, but it has the 1940 Art Deco style inspired by the 1941 animated shorts. I own all those. This figure features the iconic red, blue, and black suit. Includes a fabric cape, very smart, swappable hands, and super detailed ultra articulation design. Pre-orders are live at $22.99. Now, this is the thing; it's supposed to come out in March 2025, but I got some bad news and some good news for you. If you didn't jump on this, and I believe it popped on like a Tuesday, then there's some heartbreak coming on, because it's already sold out at Amazon. Our affiliate, which we have a link in our descriptions for PPI Cast. So hopefully this comes back into stock and you can use that code to get a discount on this. Also, it's sold out over at Big Bad Toy Store, but as this simulcast, I got on and it is still available at GameStop.com. So if you really want this version of the character, pop on to GameStop. I don't know if it's going to be, because with Todd, there's always some restocks available through Amazon. Every now and then they figure a sell out, then days later it'll re-pop back up. So far, I have not seen this character pop up at the three places: Amazon, Entertainment Earth, or Big Bad Toy Store. They've been sold out since Tuesday, and that happened extremely quick. But GameStop has these in wide array. Then we'll jump to two other characters, well, one other character and one vehicle. Icon. If you haven't read any of the DC/Milestone comics, especially in the late '90s, early 2000s, Icon is one of the big time characters from the Milestone universe. He's wearing his updated suit. This is not his original suit, and his usual suit has a little bit of some yellow accents and everything. Think great health scope. I'm not digging the actual costume, but
Captain Christmas is what he
yeah,
looks like.
this one I would love to see in person, maybe, because sometimes I know the shots sometimes don't do it justice. I'm not quite feeling this character. I would have liked to see him in his version 1 Icon suit. But they also, descriptions say gold label Icon and Rocket, but I have not seen any images of Rocket. So I don't know if that's a typo or is it a double pack. So, but I'm looking at the sales numbers. It's a gold figure, but it's not running for, like, you would think, 44 something for two characters. It's not running at that pricing. Then and that's also GameStop exclusive, if I didn't mention that. Then you've got over here, which, Mr. Rad has said this numerous times. Early in the week, he was shooting us to Amazon because he had the tumbler in the camouflage, and that was at an all-time low pricing, and I'm sure it's going to drop down because it went right back up to the standard pricing, so that'll come up. But Todd does a great job on his vehicles. What he doesn't do a great job on is Target exclusives, because this is where we run into problems from. But this vehicle right here is from the classic Batman the Animated Series. This is the I believe this is the original version. I'm trying to think, or you know what? I think this is the original, because I know he had a second version for the when they did the New Adventures of Batman. So this is the first version from the Bruce Timm one. It's 37 inches long. This thing is enormous. It's retail pricing over at Amazon, or I'm sorry, over at Target for about $150. Well, it's under 150, but if you order it, taxes and everything else, it's gonna hit that.
It's $149.
Yeah, it's again, He did a great job with the Batman animated Batmobile. You could get that through Target. You could get some other vehicles through Target, but this one's exclusive. The other ones were you were able to pick those up either through Amazon or other toy channel chains. So that might be a problem. But and I don't think at 37 inches they're putting this on the shelf. So this is probably you'll probably only see maybe one or two of them in the stores if you see that. Mostly you probably need to order this, but that's up
Yes.
order right now. You could order it if you want to. Gentlemen, what's your thoughts on the Matt Fleischer Superman icon and the 37-inch long Batman Batwing?
This is the most dangerous toy I've ever seen. If this falls on you, you're going to get stabbed and die.
You talking about what?
Icon. No, the Batman Batwing.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Icon. Okay. All right.
Look, I've been giving Uncle Todd a lot of love for the vehicles, and I recently picked up a few. The figures have gotten better. Even in the past, I was collecting some of the Dark Knight, some of the Joker Eye stuff, but it started with the 78 Reeves figure with the additional hands. The collector's editions are pretty cool, and you get good value. I think Marvel Legends still takes the cake in my opinion when it comes to DC versus Marvel, but it's improving. The head sculpts are improving. The quality of the figures are improving. I've always loved the packaging, the bookshelf packaging. They look like books. I've always enjoyed the names of some people don't because there's not a lot of artwork. It's just the pure name. But I personally like it. Very easy for me to take out as an inbox collector.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing, the Reeves stuff, the Penguin stuff, the animated, the vehicles, some of the retro stuff, the Adam West, the Chase figure, there's some really cool stuff. So I'm just gonna, because we hated for a while, personally for me, there was a lot of bullshit that was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see in the clearest section in Ollie's, it was very evident. But now you can't catch some of these figures. Some of these figures are hard to get, and they're on eBay for it's a rarity now to see some of the McFarlane stuff, commanding third party value of 60, 80, 90 bucks on some of these things.
I think the last time I've seen McFarlane command that is when he did the Red Lanterns, Blue Lanterns, Green Lanterns. Mm-hmm. All of those are really hard to find. I'm excited about that Superman. I gotta see if I can find it. I wasn't able to find it, but I love that. I love that look. And I actually have this Batwing in my cart.
Okay.
Because I think it would look rad next to my Batman Beyond one. And then I'm like, that's cool, but where the hell am I going to put this? And so I'll just have to get rid of my 3D printer or something and start making more room for toys.
Hang them from the ceiling.
Yeah.
But I also have to find out where I'm going to put all my Banditos.
Yeah. Well, actually, too, the one thing that I noticed about the Batwing here for the animated one, now he did one for the Flash that was a Todd McFarlane Toys exclusive that you had to order through that. But that did come with a simple stand that you can hang it against the wall. I don't know. There's no mention of that happening, but that would be smart if it came with an actual icon of the shows, the animated symbol, and you can hang it to the wall, because that would free up. I've seen a couple of people that hung up the Flash version of the Batwing, and it does work when you hang it up against the wall.
It's great. Yeah. And it's reasonably priced. You for something like that, normally you think you'd pay several $100, and you can get it, even if you can't get it in stock at a retailer, it's sub 200 for a Batwing. Come on. Mm-hmm. That's considering you pay $60 for some figures nowadays, sometimes in excess of 75. It's definitely worth it. So much love on the Superman, the Batman stuff. The Arkham Knight stuff has been really great as of late. The 2-packs, and you can find crazy deals. You search Amazon, you search Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Boy, a lot of clearance stuff. You still pick up some figures for $10. So I'm gonna say I'll give him love. I think there's some good stuff. There's some question marks on a few other characters that they're producing. Why are you even making this? Who wants this? But I think overall, chat, I want to see this. I don't have room for this vehicle, but you certainly do. I would love to see that on the wall. That's for damn sure.
Now, I have, if you're interested,
this is 37.
You have to get back.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I have a McFarlane black suit Superman that I can't get rid of on my eBay store. It's at $10. Nobody wants it.
Black
So
Superman.
that's
Yeah. Just give me the link. I'll buy it. I'm gonna save Superman.